Cecilia. Hey.
I'd be glad to give back all I've ever owned if I could have seen into the future.
I'm touring from now till November, so it's a long tour. That's what I'm doing. I have a record out, so I'm going out to support it. But still work, you know, playing guitar and singing and playing to an audience, performing. It's a very old-fashioned approach, but it seems to work for me.
10,000 miles of ocean view, trying to get to Bahrain.
Every night's different, you know. I mean, if there's an audience, I just want an audience. You know, if there's an audience there, I'm happy.
People say to me, "Wow, Colin, you must be so happy that the 80s have come back around again." I go, "Yeah, that's what I've been doing, sitting around my house ever since the 80s, thinking, fuck, I hope the 80s come back around."
I feel more like a traveling salesman. I just have a box of songs instead of vacuum cleaners.
I'll be waiting in the rain.
The record was released yesterday, yeah. I mean, albums are becoming less and less fashionable. With modern music, is really people just like one or two songs from a record, maybe not the whole record, but I still like to make albums. And I think that if you step back from the record, the whole album, sometimes you see common themes, common ideas in all the songs, but it's only after you finished and you sit back and kind of look at it as a whole. But during it, I don't really think that much. It's not like I go, oh, well, I'm going to write about an album full of songs about this or songs about that. It's just each song has its own life. I mean, I play with this band because they're great to play with, and I stole the band from Cecilia, my wife.
La cosa fue así. Yo fui a Cuba a hacer Havana Rocks. Hemos estado tocando diferentes shows promocionando Havana Rocks con Yosmel Montejo y San Miguel Perez. Y Colin, por supuesto, les echó el ojo.
And then I was making a record, and they play very well, and they're really cool to have around. Yeah, Yosmel played most of the bass. Sammy played guitar with me, and Charlie Paxson played drums. Another couple of drummers as well, but Charlie played most of the songs. And Cecilia sang, and they all sang with me. It's just a small group of musicians.
Claro, hay muchos puntos de contacto entre la música tradicional de Cuba y la música tradicional de acá.
I've never been to Cuba, but like these boys that I work with, they play in a certain... They're very skilled, but they also have heart. You know, they play with personality also.
Yo sentía que había una energía cercana, que había algo armónicamente que tenía que ver con mi cultura, ¿no? Y pues todo se ha mezclado, tú sabes, esto que está pasando en la gira, en los conciertos, yo pienso también que es parte de un encuentro de diferentes culturas.
Music is music, you know. Music has dots, 4 beats in the bar. They can play anything. They play much better than me, so they can play my songs, no problem. You know, I try and write interesting songs. I just try and write songs that I like, that my friends like, and that's really what I do. It's not like I'm trying to give people a message. Hopefully they're going to be interesting to other people, but it's not like, hey, this song's for you.
Next year everything will come good. The rains they will fall and we'll dance on the river. We'll fill up our bellies with plentiful food. We'll eat, drink and be merry. Yeah, next year people will see. Well, next year people, you and me.
I just try and write good songs. Well, I don't compare, I think that hopefully they just get better. Like you want to get better at what you do, whatever it is you do, until you're not here anymore. You want it to be better all the time. So that's all I do really, is try and make it better.